Senator Shehu Sani demands apology from Fayose over the statement he made concerning northern marriage practices. Ooh. Ho, 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 ho. Wow. We see Fayose do the yarn now. He don't go the yarn opata now. He don't yarn opata. Wow. So what has Fayose said? He said Northerners' practice of having many wives, children, causing problems for government. Causing problem for government. Okay, that's why this man has come out to say he must demand an apology for saying that. Former Ekiti Governor Ayodele Fayose has identified the practices of multiple marriages and indiscriminate children bearing in northern Nigeria as a significant contributor to the country's population crisis. Fayose made the disclosure in an interview on Channels TV. He said the trend poses a substantial burden on the government and exacerbates the sufferings of millions of Nigerians. Mr. Fayose said, "Let me say this. I went to one state in the north. I don't want to mention the name of the state. I was there for 3 days. During my stay, I became familiar with people around the government house where I stayed. I sat outside and started speaking with one or two people. I asked the gentleman how long he had been in government work. He said he had spent 26 years. I asked how much his salary was. He said it was small, 34,000 naira. I asked him how many children he had. He said 16. I asked how many wives he had. He said 4. He added, my brother, the problem is inside. For God's sake, if somebody is earning 34,000 naira, what can the government do with 17 children? We don't want to be unrealistic." The former Ekiti State Governor continued. He said another person said he has 8 children and 3 wives, with one of his wives still expecting. A lot has to be done with our people as well. Because when you have children and you go into government, a government that is struggling to survive, it is difficult when you are asking me what I would say to them. What do I say to a man who has 17 children and 4 wives? He said. The comments by the governor comes at a time when Nigerians are complaining over economic hardships and a high cost of living crisis under President Tinubu's administration. However, Fayose has argued that 1 year is too short for the government to address these issues, citing the example of former President Muhammadu Buhari's 8-year tenure without protest over hunger. The hunger started a long time ago. That was why there was a rally at one point demanding Jonathan must go. Jonathan left, but that hunger did not stop. Buhari came, I spoke to power. Buhari spent 8 years and nobody said anything. I don't remember any rallies," Mr. Fayose said. Fayose, are you okay? Are you for real? You say you spoke. So people are now speaking. You say you are not saying people should not speak. Are you for real? You are just contradicting yourself. Of course, we know the angle at which you are coming from. And now this statement he has made now, it has triggered and angered the northerners. So the people that are shouting in Lagos, that they are hungry, so they have many wives. Is that what you are saying? Anybody, if the economy is okay and you decided to go and put your hand for where you no reach, only you go carry the cross. So even people that have one child, people that have 2 children, they are complaining. Everybody, even only one person will never even marry, say per head, if they cry, if they talk of this, is that an excuse? It's not an excuse. You told us now that you spoke to power during Buhari's time. So nobody said. So you are telling me that it's only you that spoke, because thank God we have records all over the place. So it was only you that spoke. Now, okay, let's even assume that you were the only person that spoke. Did anybody counter you? Did anybody say, oh, Mr. Fayose, keep short, don't talk? So why is it that people are not talking now? You say they should not talk. Say people did not, they did not protest. Who told you? Who said so? Nigeria is a very difficult country to govern. We all know that. If a man is to spend 4 years, give him a midterm. A midterm. People will be saying Buhari will spoil the economy. It took Buhari 8 years. He was doing it gradually, systematically, gradually. But Tinubu destroy. Nah. You say people should wait. What are you saying? If you don't want to protest, that is your own cup of tea. If you don't want to complain, that is your own cup of tea. Let people protest in peace. Let people complain in peace. But this one, you don't cross the red line. Oh. You and them, una go dig am. I'm sure you are looking for appointment. That's what you are doing. Instead of few politicians to solve the problem of hardship by bringing down the fuel price and exchange rate, then every other commodities prices will reduce. You are here talking rubbish. That's what somebody says here. But the same note you are trying to condemn voted for Tinubu with their population and put Tinubu in Asoro. How many votes did Tinubu get from Ekiti State? Mr. Fayose, let us learn to respect one another in our analysis. They rejected education, they rejected rehabilitation, they choose Amajiri work. Many were encouraged to join Boko Haram. Now this Yoruba people they talk now. So Hausa people no be our friends again. They know how to play politics. We know we have some things in common. Now they can't fight themselves. So Farashi and there's plenty ways from a small mouth. All this siding is just to cushion the attack from EFCC. Yes, so this is a bitter truth that we deliberately don't want to see. Then tell your brother Tinubu to restructure Nigeria nation with speed of light of regional system of government, so that people should go back to their regions with their many wives and uncared for children. You're on point. So behind every foolish comment, there is a wise message. So let us not be ignorant of the truth in what Mr. Fayose said. You know, he talk nonsense. He not talk anything. Only one person said they cry of hunger. That's what we should be talking about. The question is that we have not seen Hausa people or the northerners crying of hunger. The people, if they cried of hunger, the first people that started it are the Yorubas that started it. So you want to tell me they have a multiple wives and children? Is that what you are telling us? Because they are leaving the substance to be chasing shadows. Well, now what you talk be that, and I wish you talk be that, but the time camping you, but the time of campaign, you know, tell them like that too. Now not put Tinubu for the position. Anyway, so guys, let's hear your opinion and have your take on this.